Okay, so today, since the new update or whatever, where there are some buffs and some nerfs on some characters, we're gonna be checking out one of the characters that I think have gotten massively buffed just because of the one thing that they got buffed on. Actually two things, and it's pretty overpowered, and it might become like the new meta character. So Fuzzy I want to talk about. So Fuzzy is a very amazing character. I was able to I'm trying to get as many characters as I can to Emerald, because then I will lose only 200, so in the long run, you only lose, 200, so you end up losing less. So when the season ends, by the way, this is a strategic thing. If you guys want to take this from me, that's fine. Take my ideas, but you can take the idea of if you get like a few high level characters, you'll get more trophies, and you'll have more trophies and have a higher ranking at the end of each season than like most other people. I mean, I guess if you don't contribute, then you'll just get knocked off, like just really quickly, just go down. But you'd be at least up there for like a couple seconds until the little grimy sweats come in. I can't be talking though, I kind of in a sweat myself. But anyways, you could see that I have Betsy, which is a skillful player, and then Fuzzy, which is a skillful player, both at 1,800. No. Okay, so what I want to say is Fuzzy was already overpowered, but he's massively overpowered now because his damage, first of all, got buffed. Like, buffed. Like, his spear does the same amount of damage, his bow does the same amount of damage, but his bomb went like up 100 damage. And keep in mind, I'm only at level 18. That's crazy. So, that's crazy. Also, by the way, I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but I mean, it says for the slide active, it says that the cooldown is 8 seconds. I mean, it's not 8 seconds in the game but I have no idea why it says that. But also, other than that, the only really big nerf that I can see in this is the additional speed went down from I think 18 or it was 15 down to 12. But again, it's still very, very fast in the game, so don't get that wrong. But also, other than that, I'm also going to give you some pointers on what the best items are to be. First of all I've got to say is the items you get. Okay, first of all, I would suggest if you're ever going to buy something on the game, I would very much suggest trying to buy gem offers, especially during Christmas, because Christmas is the best offers, and then spending those on any type of legendary items in the shop. Also, keep in mind, when you play against other enemies, don't be fooled by if other enemies are level 16s, okay? Because if you see a level 16 buck, but they have level 12 and play muscles, and they have 7 kills plus, you're getting cooked, buddy. So don't even try to mess with them if you're even if you're a level 20. Don't even try. It's not worth it, because you're going to die. So whatever your level is, okay, I just wanted to say that legendary items being upgraded to maxed out is very significant. It's significantly better than just pure levels. I might be wrong on that, but out of my experience, I've done it beat up pretty bad. And also, this is a skill game too. That's how I have 2 level 18s to Emerald. So, you can see that Fuzzy's pretty good, right? But when he throws on his bomb, it explodes almost instantly now, which is insane. So, before we get into the game, and I'll show you, I'm gonna show you the items I have on him. So I have jungle shoes. Jungle shoes are pretty good with basically every character. I have inflatable muscles because it gets you mainly for the damage, but also a little bit for the health. Vampire teeth is a thing to have really good on all characters basically. Vampire teeth will take you a really long way. with like every single character basically. Like if you can open those emerald crates and get all those legendary items upgraded, like as an example, all of my older characters, every single legendary item is upgraded because I just spent like all these gems on just legendary items. So Vampire Teeth is crazy when it's maxed out because they get 60% of the damage. So that's crazy. So Pheromone Essence is not really needed. You don't need Pheromone Essence, and you don't need Turbo Rockets either. Turbo Rockets were mostly not for the speed, but mostly for the cooldown, so you could keep hitting them and hitting them over and over. Because if you can hit every one of those shots, they kind of just become stuck there, and you can bully them. Like you could easily destroy level 20 Bruces. Because again, you don't need to push them back for it to work. And again, by the way, that's why I think Fuzzy is a great sniper. I think he's like even the best sniper that there is. I mean, he does I'm pretty sure he does like the same amount of damage as like, what's the giraffe's name? Whatever his name is. Okay, I can't remember him. But anyways, they do really close amount of damage. Dude, stop asking me to join you, please, bro. Okay, I was about to have a crash out there. Okay, but anyways, the main thing is just Vampire Teeth, Jungle Shoes, and Inflatable Muscles. That's the main thing. And then Pheromone Essence is if they get close to you, then you can try hitting them. Weapons, though, is the most important thing. I see on YouTube videos, my main thing is trying to create YouTube videos that I can't find on the internet. What I like to see is people always suggest items, but they don't really suggest weapon points. Okay, so I'm going to suggest the best, okay? So what I would do is I would not focus on really knockback at all. I would focus on reduction first. Then I would probably focus on maybe max, like putting probably like a little bit of range, but mostly on like long range characters like Fuzzy, I like to have velocity upgraded maxed. And then the other stuff can be random. But for Fuzzy's sake, at least, I would probably, like if you're at like my level, I would probably just do velocity upgraded max, cooldown upgraded max, and then range upgraded almost max. Like if you're at my level, okay? But I would not do knockback because you don't actually need knockback. You could just keep bullying the player and walk backwards while you're doing it, okay? The radius you do not need to have over 14%. Again, the knockback, you don't need any knockback. The range like that, right? And then full cooldown reduction, full cooldown reduction again, full velocity, and then almost full range. But that one I clarify as full range. I count as full range because, 19% or 20%. So I would like to do that. Plus, usually putting on knockback, most of the time you're fighting Bruces. Don't get me wrong, some of the worst characters to fight with Fuzzy, by the way, are 100% going to be any character that can move out of the way, like Nyx or someone, because then it's hard to hit them. But as long as you can hit those shots, you're good. So now, without further ado, I'm gonna stop yapping my mind off, real quick. Well, actually no. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop yapping my mind off. We're gonna go into a match now. Now, if I get killed off spawn, it's not my fault. Oh, great goodness gracious, we got a lot of players in my lobby. I have gotten some pretty good players. I've gotten Kareem a few times in my lobby. Sadly, he did not include me in his YouTube video. I tried to team with him like 10 different times, and then he kept doing the no emote thing. Oh, dang! I didn't even realize he was a YouTuber either at the same time. Oh, I'm cooked! I'm cooked! Please don't come for me, mister. Please be nice. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna try to take out this pop. Ready? Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. You could just bully players. Hold on, this isn't that great of an example. I'm scared about that bush over there. Ready? hold on. Before I die real quick, let me show you my bomb. So you see, you know how the bomb used to explode, right? You throw it and then wait a few seconds, like, whoo, boom, right? Well, look at this. You see that? It's like you're throwing like a max bomb. Look at that. Did you just see that? He got bullied. He's like the most overpowered he's ever been. I'm probably going to regret putting this video up because then I won't be able to use this strat to my own advantage. But whatever, guys. I do whatever it takes to get the views. Ooh, I thought I was going to die there. See that though? Well, hopefully I can win. Okay, I won that battle. Oh! Okay, well, I died to him. But I mean, he is a Paco, so, you know, what am I going to do about that? Bro's got full legendary items. But that was pretty overpowered, right?